Hi everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some nighttime energy, doing a lights out with Lisa, lights out with Lisa. Coming at you with some positive lights out energy, reading The Language of Letting Go by Melody Beattie. Uh-oh, where did I put my speckaroonies? Can I read without it? Let's try. Okay, we are, oh, it's a nice short one, okay. No, it's not. Okay, December 11. Affirmation. Okay. Affirmations. Affirmations are super important. So when I went on this self-love journey, back in the end of 2020 into 2021. Yep, that's right. November 2020 till November 21, I just did a full on 1 year focus on myself, work on myself like never before. And I work on myself all the time. So to really hammer down and just focus on myself, it was life changing. It was inside changing. I had all these revelations. And anyways, the way that journey started is I put a sign on my mirror and it did my morning affirmations, because the reason I started that self-love journey was because I fell into a pit of self-hate after getting out of a very toxic relationship. And so the dialogue in my head was very negative about myself. And so I had affirmations on, and I started this 21-day prayer challenge. And I did, the first affirmation was about I am worthy and valuable, etc. And qualities of myself that I didn't like, but I wanted to affirm that I did like and love. And I remember calling friends on day 19, 2021 and going, oh my God, literally the reflection in the mirror is changing. So powerful. I started multiple 21-day challenges. I posted them on my Facebook and in my Instagram, a lot of them, but I have easily 15 different prayers, and I just started doing a different one, and I would do it for 21 days. And one was about the opinions of others will not have power over me. And sure enough, the universe gave me situations where I was stung by someone else's opinion, but I did the work, and I did this prayer and I affirmed things, and sure enough, I was like, oh, I could see it another way. I can see this another way. And I did multiple, a different 21-day prayer and the different 21-day prayer, but it was an affirmation. So super powerful. It literally changed the way I saw things, myself and others and situations. So affirmations are powerful. Okay. Affirmation, December 11th. One of our choices in recovery is choosing what we want to think, using our mental energy positively. So yeah, that was what I had: negative thoughts, so I needed to turn it into positive. I had a negative view of this circumstance, so I had to turn it into a positive one with affirmation, by affirming something for myself. Remember that a belief is simply a thought that we thought over and over and over. And I think we think a thought over and over and over, it becomes a belief. We attach to it, and then we see the world through that belief, or ourselves through that belief. So we need to affirm and use our mental energy positively. Positive mental energy, positive thinking does not mean we think unrealistically or revert to denial. So it doesn't mean we go into denial, or we if there's something really, we still have to feel our feelings. We still have to feel feelings. We don't just disregard our feelings and go into denial. No, I don't feel that. This makes me happy. It's this situation really makes you angry, and you're like, this situation makes me happy. This situation, it's not like that. We have to feel the feelings, but then choose to see it differently. So feel the feelings, but then choose to see it differently with positive thinking. So it doesn't mean that we are unrealistic or in denial. If we don't like something, we respect our own opinion or our feelings. I'd like to add there. If we spot a problem, we're honest about it. If something isn't working out, we accept reality. But don't dwell on the negative parts of our experience. Don't dwell on the negative parts. Definitely, what you focus on grows. If there's a spot in the wall and you stare at it and stare at it, when you walk away and the next time you come in the room, that's all you're going to see is that spot on the wall. If you focused on something, you make it bigger, you make it grow. Where was I going with that? Spot a problem. So we accept reality. So we don't focus on a negative thing, but we accept reality. But we don't dwell on the negative parts of our experience. Whatever we give energy to, we empower. Kind of the same like little thing I just said there, right? So whatever we give energy to, we empower it. If we give it energy, we empower it. There's what, when I've talked about in a couple of videos, I dealt with this guy stalking me for a while, and then like years later, someone would want to bring it up. I'm like, no, don't, because after I thought it was done, and then someone would speak about it, and then he would reappear, and then so I was like, oh my god, every time we speak of this, we give it energy, and it reappears. So we got to be careful what we're giving our mental energy to, our verbal energy, our thought energy. We got to be careful what we're giving that, what we're giving that energy to, because we will empower it. We will make it grow. So there is magic in empowering the good, because whatever we empower grows bigger. One way to empower the good is through affirmation. Single positive statements we make to ourselves. So single positive statements we make ourselves, and like, follow my lead, write it on a piece of paper and stick it on walls. There was at one point in this self-love journey, I had sticky notes all over in my kitchen, in my living room, on my mirror, in the bathroom, on my mirror in the bedroom. Because my mind would want to go into like the old stories, the old negative stories about myself and my situation. So I had to have reminders. Nope, I'm not going to think that negative thought anymore. I'm not going to empower that negative thought anymore. I'm going to put the power in the positive thinking. So, simple positive statements we make to ourselves. I love myself. I'm good enough. My life is good. I'm glad I'm alive today. What I want and need is coming to me. I am. So we can go on I like to call it a rampage. Like, start with like, if you're, really in the dumps, you're like, okay, fine, Lisa, I'll say, I love myself. I love my life. And keep going. And as you go, you'll hear the tone change in your voice. It's like, I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful for that, but I'm grateful for this. And I am grateful for that. And I am great. And I do love this. And I do love that. And oh my God, I love that. And you can start on a rampage. And as you get that momentum going on the positivity and seeing the good, it starts to you start to feel the energy. So, our choice in recovery is not whether to use affirmations. Our choice in recovery is not whether to use affirmations. We've been affirming thoughts and beliefs since we were old enough to speak. The choice in recovery is what we want to affirm. So it's not whether we do this. It's not where we have these affirmations. We've been doing, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. You said that to yourself. Or, oh God, I'm so ashamed of myself. Or what a failure I am. Or these kinds of things, these messages. So we've affirmed stuff in our whole lives, but now we're going to make a choice. In recovery, we get to make choices. New choices, better choices, healthier choices. So the choice in recovery is what we want to affirm. Choose what you want to affirm. You have a choice, and you can make a good, positive one. Okay, here's your prayer for today. Today I will empower the good in myself, in others, and in life. I'm willing to release and let go of negative thought patterns and replace them with positive ones. I will choose what I want to affirm, and I will make it good. That's empowering for yourself, right? We have the choice, we have the power, we have the ability to change our lives and change how we see our lives and change how we see ourselves. We have the ability to love ourselves, and we have the ability to let the negative stuff go. Let it go. Let that go. Bring in the positive. Nature pours a vacuum. So when you're going to let go of a negative thought, you've got to replace it with a positive one or something else. When you're getting rid of an old bad habit, you don't just stop doing that bad habit. You stop doing that bad habit and you replace it with something else. Nature pours a vacuum. When you take something out of that space, something's got to go in. So make it positive. Okay. Mwah. Love you all. Thank you for watching. Namaste. Please hit subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and let me know you're on the self-love, letting go journey with me. I love you all. Have a good night. Lights out. Good night.